And for the zipper, we're going to learn the brush tool, and also we'll play around with the shape here. Okay, so let's begin. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take maybe a rectangle or even a rounded rectangle. You can choose between any of these. First and foremost, even before anything else, let's just zoom in further, and then we have to work on a very tiny detail because zippers are really tiny when as compared to a garment. So if, let's say, if our garment is about this size, or if it's a top or something which is of this size, our zipper is going to be almost about, say, this much, right? Okay, so let's zoom in, and I am pressing the Alt key and scrolling my mouse and up and down to zoom in and zoom out. Very handy again, or you can press Command or Control plus and minus to get there. Okay, all right, so let's move in. So I've made this little rectangle, or let's do it once again. And it does not have to be anything specific. It's just based on your visual idea. So I've made this rectangle, and if you're using CC, you have these options where you have these little dots which are going to help to convert them into curves. I mean curved edges. So bring it about to this size. It's very, very visual again. Now we'll use the white arrow. The white arrow, as I said, is going to help you in manipulating the anchor points. These are all anchor points, the white ones. So let's just do one thing. Let's click on the bottom one, this one, and we'll use the arrow button on the keyboard. Why I'll use the arrow button? So I can count and make things symmetrical, because I have to do the same thing on both sides. So what I'll do is I'll take this, click on this, and 1, 2, or maybe just 1. And I think this is going to give me a shape. And then on the other side also, I'll just press once going towards the left with the arrow button. There you go. So you have a shape here, so you can make different shapes. The other way to make is, you can even use the rounded rectangle tool. All you have to do is hold on to this tool, and you'll get all the options of shapes that you really want, like the circle or polygon or stars and blah, 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 all those things. Let's use the rounded rectangle tool right now, and we'll just go again and create a curve. It's very similar to what we did here. So now we use again the white arrow. Click on this point, take it in, and click on this point and take it in. For me, it's just once, but you can do it more. So you have the puller of the zipper. The second thing you do, again, you use the same tool and create the loop that holds the puller. And I'm using the space bar. So the space bar is going to show this hand, and you just drag and drop, and you just drag with the mouse. It's going to take you around. Always avoid using these tabs. These are of no use. These are only for, I'll say, extreme beginners. And I don't think you guys are extreme beginners. So here, always use the space bar to move around. So I just bring it up, and then I use the same tool. And then I'll kind of make this puller. It is up to you, whatever shape that you want to do. I'm going to bring it a little outside again. I'll use the white arrow, click, and maybe move it 1, 2. I like it this way. And 1 and 2. So it's all symmetric now. Then you make another piece here, which is kind of, yeah, this way. Now, let's learn another new tool called the Pathfinder. So what Pathfinder does is, let's see what it does. Window, Pathfinder. And now what we'll do is we'll just select these two. So now there are two different ways of selecting. Either you can just drag and create that box, and wherever the box is hitting, those are going to be selected together. You can do this way, or you can just click on one and press Shift to do multiple selections. So again, we're capturing another set which is called selections. Here you do multiple selections by either clicking on one of multiple objects by pressing Shift key. If you don't use the Shift key and you just click on one, and then when you click on the second one, you lose the first one. So press Shift for multiple selection, or you can just click and drag the mouse, and wherever your cursor is falling, that's what is going to be selected. So select both of them. The only thing is you make sure that your this ring that you've created is on top, and you just select both of them and use the second one minus front and click. So what happens is this part has gone empty. Now this has been removed. Now bring this on top, right click, and sorry, where is it? arrange, bring to front. You also have the shortcut. You can use Command Shift or Control Shift and the square bracket on, next to P in your keyboard, the square bracket. So you can even do that. So now this thing has come on top. So now your puller is ready. Part 2 of the zipper is also interesting. What we'll do is we'll again zoom in. Now because we have a puller, we also can create a shape which is of the reference. So and then we just copy it. So there are two options of copying: Command C, Command F, like how we've been doing, or we can just press Alt and click and drag, so you get another copy. So that's another option of copying and pasting, some faster ways of doing it. So let's say we brought this here. Now just to make it simpler right now, I'll just rotate it around and keep it to this direction. I'll just take it away so it's easier for everybody to understand. Now this is where the magic happens. What you have to do is you have to go to Window, Brushes, all right, and Brushes, and then all you have to do is just drag and drop this onto the brush panel. Now what happens is you have these three options: Scatter Brush, Art Brush, and Pattern Brush. We'll go for Pattern Brush right now for this requirement. We will cover the other brushes later when we'll have to create other things, but right now let's just use Pattern Brush. And let's just do OK right now. The direction's fine for me, so OK. All right, now this brush is created. All you have to do is now either create a line and click on this. There you go, you got the zipper line, yeah? Or you can even use your pen tool. It'll give you those curves. You can even use the brush tool. So there you go. So that's how you create your zipper. So now all you have to do is, now that your zipper is saved here, all you have to do is just create that line wherever you wish to, and click on it, and your zipper is ready. I'll just kind of move it here, and I'll bring to front, arrange, bring to front, and you can just place it over, and there it goes. So now the other thing is, if you want to adjust the width, I also wish to adjust the width because I think the zippers are too wide and too big according to the puller and the size. So all you have to do is use the stroke value. Maybe you can decrease it, and there you go. So that's how you do the zipper. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to do the zipper. This was a basic tutorial where it is only about drawing from outlines. In the coming fourth videos, we are going to try to render them into some metallic shades and some gradient tools and all those things, which we'll cover in the next coming videos. So thanks for that, and have a good day.